Hello there guys, it's Captain Invisible here and I'm really tired, which means it's time for some Total War. This will be turn number 11 of the Moorish campaign for the Custom Campaigns mod. So we shall get into it and see what madness has unfolded. So, past us. There we are. So we've got a diplomatic thing from France. He wants an alliance, trade rights, and map info, which I'm more than happy to do. So, tick. Excellent. So we are now allies with France, and we have trade rights as well. France, a grand victory in the north. We have taken Santander with Santander. Yeah, that's a bank. It's a bank in the UK, so yeah. Santander with zero casualties. I hope the same happens in the south. So yeah, Swiss man bragging as usual. Anything for a minor victory. No, in fact, winning by zero casualties is quite an achievement. God knows how he managed that. Probably with some voodoo magic, praying to some form of voodoo god. Maybe Quetzalcoatl or something. Okay, so end of turn report. We've apparently made 4,700 since last turn, so we'll spend that. We'll do some spending of that. And we're top in all the fields except for military, in which we are 4th. So yeah, our war with Nayspace has really put us on the back foot with military, with our military. An alliance announced. France and the Moorish Sultanate are now allies, which has been a long time coming. So that's good. Right, let's see what's going on at Cordoba. Yeah, as I suspected, the Portuguese have moved their massive force with their king from here. In fact, his fort should actually still be here. Yeah. So from this fort all the way over here. So he's now in this position. And he's got some forces here. Might want to do is just send this guy over to see what he's actually got. Oh no, he died. Nah, I need that spy, so let's reload. I've never had to reload, so let's do it now. I don't know what it is, because if it's artillery, it'll throw my plan into into a spiraling, disastrous dive bomb. So So yeah, we need to just see what's going on. Yep, happy to accept that. Boop, boop. And I realise I forgot to auto-save. We won't make that mistake again. So just those. Quick save. Excellent. So let's try again. I have to know what you are. It has to happen. I'm gonna let you watch the movie as well, because I never show the movies. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to the cutscenes. Oh no, he's been caught again. Oh well, that's what happens when you get caught. Let's try and find one where I don't get caught and killed. God, this is gonna turn into the episode, guys. So if you want to skip ahead, please do. I'm not allowed to skip ahead because I'm the one that's commentating on it. But certainly, if you guys want to rush ahead, be my guest. It will get more interesting later on, I promise. Cross my heart and hope that my spy doesn't die again. Excellent. Right, one more go, and then I really can't be asked. Again. Let's see what they do this time. Over here. I love those helmets. Those helmets that make them look like lizard people. Okay, looks like you hit him over the head with a rock or something. So I'm glad these soldiers can be killed by rocks. You know, it makes them so worthwhile. Oh, good. So it's just a spear militiaman. Excellent. Nope, we don't see that again. You can go hide out back in your place. And return report, and we got trait increase, which is what I really wanted from this. So +3 to agent skill, and +3 to line of sight. Does that mean he's a 5 stat? A 5 intrigue now? No. Maybe he had no intrigue, yeah. He must have had no subterfuge. what a good agent with no subterfuge. That's incredible. Anyway, what I wanted to do is, now that I've got a ballista maker, I can start building ballistas. It's what I built it for. Then we could do with a town watch as well to start building some units. And then we've got our armies over here that are going to head up to Cordoba. And we've got this one as well. This one was going this way to retrain. Retrain you, recruit you. And then I don't even think this army's still capable of taking on Apollo's force. And just in case he's got some voodoo trickery up his sleeve, we're just going to do that as well. Boop. There we are. So we've got at least a strong force matching his in Cordoba, just in case he attacks. And if he doesn't attack, our ballista will be up in 2 turns anyway, so we can attack him. What is there left to sort? Spies. Let's go do some scouting. Bloop. There's Lisbon. Won't say hello to Lisbon, we'll just carry on our merry way. In fact, we need to find some rebels to try and infiltrate. Because we need to get our subterfuge up. Give it a boost. So we're making a ballista maker here. Don't really need anything else because my infantry's not that bad. God, we recruit some pretty crappy spies, don't we? Send you up. In fact, I should probably stick one of them in Cadiz just to stop any of Apollo's voodoo spy magic. Because, you know, voodoo, Apollo loves his voodoo, yeah. Being the god of music and song also comes with being the god of voodoo and manipulation. So, I should really stop talking about voodoo, but I am really tired. So, let's have a look. So we're building a ship in our capital. That's good. I could do with a market here, but I don't have the money. I have no money. But yeah, we'll be getting some money next term. But to be honest, my main focus is going to be on killing Apollo, because you know it's such an excellent goal to go for. You know, whenever you can, you should just try and kill Apollo's forces. What else is there to play with? Can't do you. Might build you. And then if I build that, I can then retrain these troops. They can get there in one turn, can't they? No. Why not? I have roads in both places. Might just need a ship there. Just bob a ship there and it might make them be able to travel across quicker. For now, we're going to send this huge fleet over to the middle of the ocean. Because why not? It'll give this ship a chance to catch up. And we need to keep down Apollo's forces because as far as I'm aware, we have more ships than Apollo, which is a plus. Having more ships than the Portuguese is always a bonus. Right, I think that's everything. Some messages. Nice. There we are. So I'll just let Swissman know that his diplomat is welcome to stay in our land as long as he needs to. Going to set up a nice little party for him. Maybe, you know, fry some hog roast or something. Send. See what you are doing. You sneaky voodoo king, you. Oh yeah. Send. So, that's just a quick message to Nesbays. We've been doing some backseat diplomacy, which is always all the rage in hot seats. And I'm just letting you know that I'm kind of thinking about his terms. They are, to be honest, very generous from him. I didn't expect such decent enough terms, but I just need to know whether they're worth it for me, or whether I'm just worth not basically going there, because diplomacy between us has always been a little crazy, and it usually never ever works out the way that it's supposed to. So I'll just have to keep an eye on whether following a diplomatic path will with Nesbays is worthwhile, or whether he's just going to stab me in the back the first opportunity he gets. I think he'll stab me in the back, but I'll have to sort of keep an eye on him and just watch him. And I don't want to have to watch him constantly as well. That's the thing about people in hot seats. There's people you trust and people you never ever will trust, and having to keep your eye on them is such a bore. I would much rather just be their enemy and just kind of have that sort of trust issue aside for the good of just going to war with them. Not to say I want to keep at war with Nayspace, but as I say, it might just be easier for the both of us just to maintain our war effort. Certainly, he'll know what I've decided before this turns over, because I'll be talking to him on Steam about it. Right, I think that's just about everything I wanted to do. There's nothing really exciting in this turn, but we are now allies with France, and Spain and Portugal are just still allies, which is okay. Family tree. We need to know what. There's none of our children that are gonna. This guy's gonna come of age, but we've only got we've only got 3 generals, which is scary. We've got Sultan. Got Kazim, who's now. Well, that's his piety. Why is it all piety? I don't care about piety. I need to know command. And then we've got Crown Prince Ayub, who got married to Neza. I've forgotten her full name, but who cares? So overall, I'm still top. France is shortly behind. I've got no idea where Apollo is because he's invisible. And Nisbez is somewhere. Military, we've never really been above these guys. Spain and France have been the main military leaders, and it looks like Spain's boosted back up again. They must really be building up forces just all over the place, which is scary. We've sort of taken a blip simply because we've been struggling with Cordoba. Production, we've managed to maintain quite nice production, which is nice. I'm hoping the building of these mines though will increase that, so looking forward to that. But yeah, maintaining production like these guys are doing is always a key thing to try and go for, if not to raise it up a little bit as well. Territory, it looks like France has claimed quite a lot of territory and is probably going to join me in Nays base shortly, with him taking Santander. Yeah, I've not taken much territory, but once I clear out Cordoba, I should hopefully that'll allow me to push on either Apollo or move east, which is what I've been trying to do for the past few turns. Financially, we're still top. We're still making more money than everyone else, but it's kind of just up and down. We need to sort of. I think it's because I keep spending my money, then leaving it, and then spending, and then leaving it, and then spending it, and then leaving it. So, I kind of spend it, but then get money from the new building, then spend it and get money from new buildings. So it's just a bit of a roller coaster ride. At least our population's going up steadily, so we can tax them. Taxes. We need to do taxes. Speaking of taxes, yeah, we can now tax you guys. So tax you. We go. I wouldn't really want to tax them fully. I'll just do it to high. Keep them happy enough so that they don't just completely join Apollo's side next turn. Which reminds me as well, the fact that it's managed to infiltrate this fortress, or this fort, means that it's got a spy around here that has enough subterfuge that he's opening gates for Apollo, hence why I've put a massive force here, and hence why I've now got a spy in here, just to help defend myself against spies. But it's worse. I mean, the worst case scenario is his spy opens the gates and he just absolutely throttles the AI with this army, and I mean he ends up with practically no losses. I mean, knowing Apollo and him doing attacking sieges without artillery, he might struggle, but if he comes out with at least half of this army, I'm still screwed. So yeah, that's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, his spy fails to open the gates, and not only fails, but I find his spy and kill it, and then he sits in this fortress for another 2 turns without him bringing artillery down. And what this will mean is I can then use this army with the artillery to attack the fortress, lay siege to it, and I can throttle his army instead. So those are the 2 sort of options available to us both. It depends what happens within the next few turns. 2 turns is what we'll call this one, guys. So, you know, if in 2 turns he's not attacked me, I will be attacking him. If in 2 turns he's attacked me and his spies open my gates, I'm in a lot of trouble, because that gives him free access to Granada, which is currently relatively undefended, and this force won't be able to move up quick enough before he reinforces with something. So yeah, next couple of turns, guys, will be a big turn. And I also have this fleet that's going to move around here and try and kill his fleet, and hopefully they lay some blockades on his ports. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, next couple of turns, guys, look out for them, because they will be pretty big for the Moors. So we shall end the turn, do it in the right order. So end the turn and save the game. So this will be Portugal, or Portug, turn number 11. So yeah, look out for Apollo's turn number 11. And thank you very much for watching my turn number 11. And I shall see you all in turn number 12, which will hopefully be quite an interesting turn. At least for Apollo, hopefully he won't do anything. Because the less he does now, the more I can do later. So yeah, I shall see you all in the next turn, guys. Thank you very much for watching.